pullback on the bear trap. That's a 60% grievous wounds proc, so it really dampens a lot of the healing that can come through there. And I just think it's comical that we have a 6v6 matchup with Rel going to be riding on her pony. You know, you got Kled on Skarl too, so got an extra player on both teams.
I absolutely love that, and I love watching Kled and Skarl. As a quick stat before we load onto the Rift, the last 14 games of Kled have only been Finn and Wonder. It's Schalke versus G2. The mid lane, he was the first one to move. He doesn't have his teleport available now, but look at the mini-map. Mickey is roaming. Gilius will have some support from Abadage and Limit in just a moment. Hex Flash comes out from Mickey. Zenith Blade finds its target. Gold Card is primed. There's not enough support yet from G2, and Mickey gets taken down. First blood secured by Neon. Now Jankos is running for his life. Will quick draw to safety. Flash over the wall. Gilius with that ghosted Udyr cannot find another target. First blood to Schalke.
I mean, I don't really know what Mickey was thinking going flying in after Mickey dies, so it's a whole cascading event where, with Control Ward in River as well, and the wave pushing away from them, there's no flash on either of these two bot laners. G2 might get punished again.
Gilius is going to try and make his way forward. Limit will look for the stun onto Mickey and finds it. That's a flashless Leona. There's the bear stun stance from Gilius, and he picks up his first kill. 2-0 plus 1,500 gold. And Schalke are in a commanding lead right now.
Remind me of that thing you said at the beginning of the game about G2 and some sloppiness in the early game.
You have played the last few games. It has been incredibly close. Unlike Rogue. Rogue have been extremely dominant up until today's games. And G2 have won out with better team fighting or better macro. The thing is, there is a limit to that, I think. There is a degree that if you allow your opponents to get significantly further ahead like they are now with the Dragon, with the 1,500 gold lead, and I think specifically with the Twisted Fate. That's what I'm afraid of. Twisted Fate can punish anyone from G2 with these side lanes.
Exactly, and that's why having no flash on either...
Early decision making has punished him just a little. He's winning this trade against Abadage, and Mickey will now make his way up. He's not going to be able to find the initiation that he's looking for. Wonder does not have teleport, nor does Broken Blades. The top laners can't join in. Abadage is going to go for the Destiny. Will chase for the Shockwave, comes back, and it's Abadage that gets blown up. He's the one that bit off more than he can chew. Now Neon has joined the fray. He's got access to the ultimate. Neon will get locked down to place. Reckless fires off the ultimate, but Mickey's already dead. Limit was now trying to put some damage there onto Caps and Jankos as they back away.
Nice!
That's a solo kill for Broken Blade onto Wonder. And Schalke just extend that lead. Despite losing Abadage, they come away in the hit.
Honestly, whatever just happened in the bot jungle was a complete just ugly play on both sides. But Broken at you is all of a sudden going to find themselves in a lot of hurt.
That seems to be the case, as once again, Mickey's going to look for the initiation, comes over the wall. Zenith Blade will find the target. Dawning Shadow comes up at Schalke on the reply. Teleports as well as the Destiny come in, and now G2 are completely split up. Caps forced away by Broken Blade, and it's Gilius that picks up the kill onto Mickey. Remember, G2 started that one, but Schalke had all of the globals available to reply.
Yeah, I mean, G2 are throwing a lot onto an Udyr right there, and it doesn't feel like they have the damage at this point in the game to deal with him. He went for plated steel caps immediately. The Bombing Cinder on top of that as well, so Reckless, Jankos not doing quite as much damage as they would like to in this fight, and they're still not full items completed on their side either, so Schalke are going to stack yet another Drake.
Well, applying some pressure. They try to push this bottom wave. They're going to give Abadage some time to push the wave into mid. Broken Blade, once again, maintain that vision. Every time I look at the minimap, Ender, the Northern River for Broken Blade is just littered with Schalke wards. He's had a lot of vision, a lot of security to continue playing into Wonder and keeping Wonder back at his tower.
Now that bot turret's gone down, Twist Fate value goes up, right? And that's exactly what happens when a play like that happens. You know, now G2 have to be thinking about...
Down Kled, he's going to joust himself away, and the bear trap on a rope won't even get a chance to proc, but with the numbers advantage and the Rift Herald, they want this tower and they're going to get it.
Message sent. Now the Herald's going to come down to finish that one off. I actually think that you save the Herald here is probably optimal and use it towards the mid lane, because this turret going to go down no matter what with all the players sent towards top, and it's not like they're using the added tempo of taking down the turret faster with the Herald to convert it into anything much. You know, we're just going to get some resets, go back into some standard lane here for the side of Schalke. That mid lane turret's going to...
You want to start a fight. It's a little bit, let's say, non-traditional. You know, you are going to be looking at TF jumping into the back line. You are going to be looking at maybe this Neon Limit combination of Kai'Sa, Rel, and G2. And look for an initiation. There's the flash, cute solar flare as well. Caps will get the kill onto Limit.
Jesus, Mickey hates
yeah,
horses.
That was definitely sending a message, but with 8 seconds to the Dragon,
That's big.
Absolutely worth the investment.
Yeah, it'll just get G2 a free Drake, and again, extending the, forced fight on a Soul by 5 minutes is a big deal here for G2. Again, I'm going to keep hammering it home. The more time G2 have, the better the game is going to look for them, as Senna continues to build up insane range. Graves builds up the crit as well. And, Orianna, everyone on G2's team loves added time.
It's one of these strange situations where I'm trying to answer the question in my mind of how much of a lead does Schalke have to have?
It's in Schalke's favor, but G2 are saying we want to fight this. They've got 5 people inside the river, so that they can make a snap engage before the ports come through from Schalke. The fight may be possible for them to win, but again, last time they threw everything at Gilius, and that was a huge error.
Well, the rest of Schalke are going to be very late to this party. Dragon's gone. Dragon's absolutely gone. The call from Schalke is the objectives on the map. Top lane tower being pressured by Broken Blade. Bottom lane tower is just about to get pressured by Abadage. The Shockwave is available once again, but the Zenith Blade won't find its target. Gilius is being charged on, caught out, Solar Flare down, and will finally get taken out. At what cost? They got the Dragon and the kill, but they lost the top tower.
Yeah, top turret not going to mean too much, to be honest, here for G2. I feel like mid lane is the one that Schalke were really trying to get, and I would have liked to see Schalke very clearly decide we're not going to...
The decision-making from Schalke, let G2 have the Drake, push the side lanes, focus on the towers if you can. I like that decision-making. I like the thought process from Schalke, not being baited or not putting themselves into a potentially disadvantageous situation. We've called the G2 comp a death ball of stats, right?
Yeah.
So if they get caught in a big fight in the river, that gold difference is going to be insignificant. And Schalke are just trying to keep G2 under their thumb.
Can they convert that into a Baron? Because we're still 8 minutes away if they get this next Drake from playing for a Soul.
Yeah, definitely. And for the time being, Gilius is going to be making a run here. Full caps. Gold card comes out from Abadage. The rest of Schalke are actually pushing up to this top lane as well. Look how long it takes just to burn through that command protect, but with a 40-second death timer. Do Schalke fancy themselves a shot at the Baron? The
go for it.
Yes,
absolutely.
right now.
I mean, Caps gets picked in the side lane. That should never be happening as Abadage can port on in for that. Wonder is resetting and will have his ultimate for the fight, but it'll be a 4v5.
Schalke put this composition together to do exactly this. Find a pick in a side lane and use it to take objectives. The teleport comes out from Abadage. He's going to have the gold card primed, and G2 are piecing out. Baron goes to Schalke.
And it's just great control around the pit there from Schalke, right? Using Limit and Abadage's port from the right side of the fight completely zones any ability for G2 to get into the river and try to contest that objective, or even hop the wall if you are Yanko. So very
but ahead. And now if you look at the items, Neon 3.5 items completed to the 2.5 that Reckless is currently sitting on. 2-0-2 from Neon's Kai'Sa, and on the minimap, 2-man stack in the mid lane and 3-man on the bottom lane. These towers are going to fall. Schalke are going to start pushing towards the inhibitor. This will give G2 a small opportunity, because if Schalke try to step forward, they will be groups, and that will allow the engage from G2 to take hold. Broken Blade will get rooted down. There's no further follow-up, no further engage.
Yeah, still just playing off this pressure, dominating the jungle, walking these waves in, and they're actually not even going to go back for the Drake. They want to use the Baron for as much as they can get.
Mickey's going for the engage. The Solar Flare comes out, but the damage is too high.
Whoa!
A fantastic Magnet Storm. Neon jumps into the back line. Reckless is already down. Mickey's running for his life. The tower falls in the fray, and now G2, 4 men standing and injured to defend their base.
That Magnet Storm was sick from Limit. He's still charging forward, pushing G2 away. He's just a dude on a horse, but it's too much for G2 to deal with. That's the inhibitor now, and the Drake still remains for Schalke to take.
Schalke, what was that? Fantastic performance so far. They are not allowed to make any errors, and thus far they have not made any significant ones. They'll get their 3rd dragon. They've got supers in the mid lane. They extend that gold lead even further, and it just feels like they are playing so cool, calm, and collected. And now G2 need to hope that Schalke overstep. Need to hope that Schalke, when they push this top or this bottom lane, maybe overreach, and then their comp can.
Oh, that's an overreach.
Broken Blade will get run down here. Jankos jumps in, gets caught up by the Darkened Blade, gets jumped on.
Whoa!
Broken Blade in a 1v2 takes down Jankos. Wonder gets dismounted, but that healing was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was nasty. Jankos didn't know what hit him right there. He just instantly...
Something else. Limit's going to go all the way forward. Here comes Neon, jumps in. The Shockwave catches 3, but it may not matter. Limit is the only one that's hurting on the Schalke side, as G2 are now forced to retreat. Another Darkened Blade gets a double knockup onto Mickey and Caps. They're forced to retreat. A root will slow down Schalke, but will not hinder them and will not stop them. Another inhibitor is going to fall, and Wonder is now stepping forward. Solo Flare comes out. It slows Neon, doesn't do a lot more. Wonder gets a bear trap on the rope on Abadage, who goes golden thanks to the hourglass. Mickey's already down in the fight, but Neon is still relatively unscathed. G2 continue the chase forward. G2 may have just won this fight, but can they take down Broken Blade?
Oh, the rebound!
The raid boss is not going down just yet. He goes back in with another Q. 4 members of G2 is what it takes to kill Broken Blade.
Broken Blade is keeping us on the edges of our seat. Man, in a 1v4, still almost able to come away with a big kill in that one. G2, they got the respawn on Yankers, but look at how Schalke are setting up Limit on the side. Abadage 2 waiting in the brush. They're trying to see if they can bait G2 into the fight, but they baited them in, and now Broken Blade still has the push in bot lane. No one's on the tower.
This is amazing. Broken Blade and Schalke know exactly what they're doing, know exactly how to play with this advantage.
Turret down.
But a turret is down. Schalke are now going to engage onto Mickey. He gets gold carded up. Abadage gets caught by the shockwave, goes golden. Neon and Gilius looking to finish off the Baron. The killer instinct goes in from Neon. He hasn't found Mickey or Caps just yet. Continuing to run away and kite for his life. Gets one. Jankos trying to find the counter kill. Won't be able to do it just yet until one last auto does. While that's going on, Broken Blade's on the inhibitor.
Now, what is Gilius trying to do here? He's maybe thinking about stopping the ports, but it doesn't matter too much as he keeps trying to charge forward, and the reset does come through from Caps. So the Baron goes over to Schalke. They play it so nicely around that area. Lost 2 players in the process, but they have the Baron for 2.5 minutes to try and close. You see Broken Blade not even worrying about the side lane anymore. He's TPing in. He needs to be here to help G2, or rather Schalke, get control over the river, because Neon is just now spawning. So G2 are going to be able to burst this one down, and it's so hard for Gilius to get near the pit.
Limit and Broken Blade going to step forward. The third dragon secured by...
Watch the flank, watch the flank!
How much damage can Broken Blade do? He manages to land the Q, continues to chase. Gilius and Limit running forward. I expected just a little bit more, but Abadage has Destiny into the backline. Reckless is going low.
Limit!
That's the damage onto Reckless. Limit combos up with the rest of Schalke. Now G2 on full retreat. Bear trap on a rope will not do anything to Broken Blade.
Neon from far!
With the ultimate to take down Mickey. Abadage secures the kill, and Gilius continues to run forward. G2 are in a 5 versus 3. The bear stun slap onto Jankos, and Limit's not done yet. The rest of Schalke are now inside the base. They've got Baron empowered minions. They've got supers making their way in, and this could be the final push.
Schalke are going to finish the game right here. They want to take down and hand G2 their first loss of the season, and there's just 2 turrets standing in their way.
Can Wonder, Jankos, and Caps do it? There's no shockwave available. Gold card locks down Jankos. The first Nexus turret is down. The second is just moments away from falling. There are so many minions to deal with. Jankos goes so low. Wonder's about to dismount. The wild cards manage to pick up the kill from behind the Nexus, and Abadage is looking for the win. The Nexus is the focus. Schalke are the first team to defeat G2.
And what a game from them as well, punishing the